One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. Sports College Football, I'm yr6, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and
my good luck, John.
Jesse
Better not
Guys,
mess it
let's
up.
get down to the field.
It's a rain game. I hope so. I've been kicking butt.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Tulane's offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
He's going to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. The throw to the outside is complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Keene. Turning it on. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the back. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one.
Automatic.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do. And this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
I'll tell you, the Greek gods, Greek yogurt, black cherry, money, money, some good stuff. Good protein, good flavor.
You can't get on the plane if there's no plane.
Try some of that.
What is that?
That's the black cherry Greek yogurt. That was really good. Ah!
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Ooh.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hunt. Quick completion on the out. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
It's complete on the right side. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Thanks to grab.
Ooh, good move.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He lets it fly.
Oh, no, that's safety. Ah, boom. 2 mental mistakes done by Tulane. Roughing the kicker, pass interference. Boom.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Oh!
And it'll be incomplete.
Come on, man. Secure that
Defense
stuff.
is physical and pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, and you'll get some groans from the fan base on that call. 3rd and long, you'd like to see your team air it out. I know you got the lead, but try to slip the draw play. And listen, the draw play is one of those plays, if you fool them, it might work, but it's a tough play unless you fool a lot of people.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Burke. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
This is a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle inside on that play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Oh my God. Come on, dude.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
I swear, the kid is terrible.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Presley. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
They booted away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unloads it downfield. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
And he did everything perfectly.
I
catch the football.
tried.
2nd down coming.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Time dwindling away as he's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To throw, it's Hunt. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you?
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started.
That's a white boy rock right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Proctor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can
Oh
be a
my
little
God.
bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Ah.
It's complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Provo. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This game just feels so different than it did in the 1st half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Power football with the run. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Burton. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hunt. There's the pressure. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, my God.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And then this 4-foot nothing just stiff on my dude.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the ground with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
At the 30-yard line. And first down for the offense.
At least need to get 3 of those.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Look at Tulsa at number 9. Hey, Western Kentucky's at number 5. I don't know what that W is college. Weak shit college? I don't know.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Golden Hurricanes way behind the chains here on second down. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Makes it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Don't be acting like you're hurt.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. The offense
oh my God.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Give to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They're setting up the screen.
Let's go.
And that
Let's
did
go.
not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Get away from the ball. Get away from the ball.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock.
Where the hell was that ball going, bro?
Pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Yeah, and third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You've got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
What a pick, baby.
And he can fill up the hand now
What
with
a
that
pick,
pick.
baby.
That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. At the 40, there he goes. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Tulsa just trying to run out the time. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes.
That's game, no matter what.
Golden Hurricane. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
On the run from
It
inside
ain't over
zone
till it's
5.
over. Quiet.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's Hunt. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds, and the 36 in a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Off-play action on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
What?
They went for the big. Boy, did it ever pay off. The lead gets
Wow.
here in the 4th quarter,
Wow.
and their run continues, about to go 8-0. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ha ha ha.